Sometimes, hope arrives when a person has almost forgotten it exists. For Amara Chukwuma, every day had become another battle between the woman the world believed she was and the woman she was forced to become after sunset. By morning, she was the nurse everyone admired. By night, she became another unwilling accomplice to a darkness she desperately wanted to escape. The weight of that secret grew heavier with every passing week. Yet somehow, she continued smiling. Not because she was happy, but because pain had taught her how to hide behind kindness. The annual community health fair brought life to the neighborhood. Bright banners fluttered in the warm Lagos breeze. Children laughed as they ran between colorful tents. Volunteers handed out bottled water and free medication. Parents queued patiently with babies in their arms. It was one of those rare days when the community seemed united by hope instead of hardship. At the center of it all stood Nurse Amara, moving from family to family, checking blood pressure, comforting anxious mothers, placing medicine into grateful hands. To everyone around her, she truly was the angel of the town. No one could see the burden she carried beneath that gentle smile. Across the crowd, someone was watching her, not with suspicion, not with desire, but with admiration. Obinna Nwasu, 35 years old, successful, confident, a man whose own heart carried wounds that few people knew about. He had heard stories about the compassionate nurse who never turned anyone away. Today, for the first time, he saw those stories come to life. He watched as Amara comforted a frightened little girl receiving an injection. He noticed how she smiled at an elderly woman who couldn't afford her medication. He saw patience, compassion, and quiet strength. Something about her drew him closer. Gathering his courage, Obinna walked toward her. "Excuse me," he said with an easy smile. "I've heard of you." Amara looked up politely. "Nurse Amara, the angel of this town." She laughed softly. The compliment caught her by surprise. "I'm just doing my duty." But Obinna shook his head. "No, kindness like yours isn't duty. It's a choice." For a brief moment, Amara forgot the darkness waiting for her after sunset. For a brief moment, she simply smiled. Not the polite smile she offered patients, a real one. Perhaps the first genuine smile she'd worn in years. As the afternoon faded, their conversation flowed effortlessly. They spoke about the community, about healthcare, about helping people who had nowhere else to turn. Obinna found himself fascinated by her humility. Amara found herself strangely comfortable around a man she had only just met. She almost forgot that secrets have a way of finding their owners.